I was just settling down with a book when there was a frantic pounding on my apartment door. It was my older sister, Megan. She stood there, shivering, with her 3-year-old daughter, Chloe, a tiny bundle wrapped in a worn blanket, asleep in her arms. Megan's face was streaked with tears, her mascara running down her cheeks. She mumbled something about her boyfriend kicking her out, about having nowhere to go, no money, no family left to turn to. She looked so lost, so desperate, and seeing Chloe, so innocent and vulnerable, my heart just melted. She promised it would just be for a week, just until she got a job and found a place of her own. Please, live, she begged, just for a week. I swear, I let them in, no questions asked. I mean, what else was I supposed to do? She was my sister. A week turned into a month led into 6. And Megan, well, she was never home. Not really. She'd disappear for hours, sometimes entire days, leaving Chloe with me. Her excuses were always vague, always urgent. Job interviews, she'd say, or meeting with a landlord. But the reality was, she'd leave at 6 p.m. and come back at 3 a.m., drunk or high, sometimes with strangers in tow, their laughter echoing in the hallway as they stumbled past Chloe's closed bedroom door. Meanwhile, I was the one who got Chloe up for daycare every morning, packing her lunch, braiding her hair, listening to her innocent chatter about rainbows and unicorns. I paid for her clothes, her food, her endless art supplies, her everything. Every penny from my own modest paycheck seemed to vanish into Chloe's needs. I loved that kid like my own, a fierce, protective love that surprised even me. But deep down, a part of me screamed, I didn't sign up to be her mother. Why was I the one doing all of this? And why did Megan just keep taking? People at work started to notice. How could they not? I'd come in exhausted, my work shirt sometimes covered in crayon marks or glitter from Chloe's morning crafts, dark circles under my eyes that no amount of concealer could hide. My boss, Karen, a sharp woman in her late 40s, pulled me aside one day, her expression a mix of concern and professional warning. Olivia, are you okay? You look worn out. Everything all right at home? I lied. I always lied. I'm fine, Karen. Just helping my sister out with her kid for a bit. You know, family stuff. I'd force a smile, hoping she'd drop it, but I could see the skepticism in her eyes. She knew something was off. My boyfriend, Drew, wasn't buying it either. He's a calm, steady guy, usually unflappable, but even his patience was wearing thin. He hated how Megan just dumped Chloe on me, how my life revolved around her unpredictable schedule. One Friday night, we were supposed to go to Drew's friend's engagement party. I'd been looking forward to it all week, a chance to actually dress up and feel like myself again. But then Megan called, half an hour before I was supposed to leave, saying she was stuck and couldn't pick up Chloe. I spent the evening making mac and cheese for a 3-year-old and reading bedtime stories while Drew went alone. We got in a huge fight that night, the biggest we'd ever had. You're not her mom, Liv, he'd yelled, his voice tight with frustration.